Okay. Okay, John, my manager Luke Garrard, before we make the trip up to Rochdale tomorrow evening. Luke, obviously after 2 back-to-back comprehensive wins, are you going into this week with a lot of confidence?
Listen, it does breed confidence. There's a belief, but we have to park what went on in the last 2 games and focus on Rochdale. They're a side that obviously want to finish as high up the table as possible, and we need to go there and perform like we have done in our recent 2 fixtures. Have the same energy, application, and fingers crossed if we do that, I believe we can come back down south for 3 points.
Yeah, obviously Rochdale, we were meant to play them last week with the game postponed. Does that make your prep a little bit easier, the fact that you would have worked on them not that long ago?
Yeah, look, we watched the Dorking game at length. We added them into sort of the prep with regards to the analysis today. They have a certain way of playing. They do it really, really well. They have their threats and we need to deal with that. But yeah, look, it would have been ideal to go and play them last Tuesday and had a little bit more of an understanding of where we'll be against Ebbsfleet, but that's not the case. We could travel up tomorrow. We go there fully focused, and again, with 2 wins on the board, it breeds a little bit more confidence, and fingers crossed that will aid us in getting what is a much needed 3 points.
Yeah, you mentioned in one of our previous pre-matches that there will be twists and turns in the relegation battle. We saw that yesterday and we'll probably see it tomorrow. Do you take any note of that still, or is it still focused just on your squad and your games coming up?
It's tough when you're playing in the evening of a game week. You kind of get a little bit of an understanding of what the results are. I can imagine the players were looking at their phones up until we started the pre-game meeting, but I said to the group, it's irrelevant what goes on around it, we need to take control of our own business, and we've done that in our last 2, and that's the same focus again tomorrow evening. We go to Rochdale, who are a fantastic side. They're got great patterns, got great individuals that can cause you problems. We need to make sure that we're right on it, and we don't need to worry about what goes on away from it. We need to focus solely on what we're doing and how we're going to go and get 3 points.
Yeah, obviously you mentioned the fans after the Aldershot game and for the last few weeks actually. How important are they going to be for Rochdale and also Ebbsfleet?
They were immense on Saturday, and they've been immense. The travelling fans have been colossal because they pay their hard-earned cash to travel all the way up north around the country on buses, on trains, driving their own cars to go and support us, and we haven't given them much to shout about in recent weeks. I felt on Saturday they were immense and they played a massive part in us getting a result, and instead of 130 it felt like 530. The noise that they made was incredible, and we're going to need them against Rochdale on Tuesday evening. I saw a load of them after the game and I said to him, please, if you find a little bit of spare change to get up the country, because like I said, they're colossal in what we're trying to achieve and staying in this division, and fingers crossed they can do that.
Yeah, and just finally, Luke, obviously it's a quick turnaround from the Aldershot game. Was there any injuries after the game, or is everyone fit, ready to go?
Knocks and niggles, but nothing that's going to put anyone out. We go with a similar side or similar squad that was available to us against Aldershot, and we need to make sure that we train well today, we do our prep, and everyone's geared up, getting on the bus tomorrow to go and get a win.